Hello, this is Pamela the Stampin' Pink Rose, and this is a technique video. And on the blog hop yesterday, I showcased a shaker card that was a Valentine card. And I wanted to show you how easy it is to do a shaker card. So this one is done square, obviously. So we're going to do a different type on this video. I want to go through a couple things. One is, this is the card that we're making. I've already pre-stamped it for you. And it is using the balloon, the Celebrate Today with the Balloons in the current catalog. And then the clouds are from the Weather Together, which is a cute umbrella one, but it's got some nice clouds there. So I use that. Okay. And then I want to discuss, before we get started, supplies and what you can use. So let's take a look at all these different things. You've got these sequins on a string that you can use as is, or you could take each one of these sequences apart. I've got a pink one laying here, and I've got a gold one. It also comes silver, which I have here. Okay, so you've got those you can use. Okay, you can use the heart one like I did with this one, and do that. Okay, it also, the border or punch like this comes as stars. Okay, you can get containers. I'm going to try to do this carefully. You can get containers of sequins that have got stars and different colors in it and use it from Stampin' Up. Okay. And then you can use this, which is what I've already punched. And I punched them out of the silver paper, glimmer paper. And I punched it out of Soft Sky because that's my background paper on the other. So I used those two already, and you just simply punch them out, and you end up with pieces like these. Which means you could use this with gold. You could use this with straight silver foil. Obviously cardstock. Just whatever color you're wanting that ties in. Okay, so now, and I have two other cards I'm going to show you at the very end. So you just need to stay tuned. So let's take a look at doing this. All right, I have already, to save time, have already pre-stamped the clouds and the balloon, okay? And then I cut a piece of pattern paper for my background, okay? And then you'll need a solid piece behind it, okay? Because you can see here, on this one, I have got a solid underneath. Okay, so let's take a look how we do this. You take a strip of this paper, of this adhesive, which is on the adhesives. I should have had this open for you guys. It's on adhesive page 182 in the current catalog. It's called Foam Adhesive Strips right here. You can cut them as you need it for your size. And I'll pull a strip. And all I'm going to do now, and oh, and I forgot to tell you one other thing. Where'd it go? Those are so easy to lose, guys. Not there. Oh, come on. Did they fall down? I just had it here. And you'll see why in a minute, why it's easy to lose. Okay, me run and cut you one. Okay, I'm going to ask you to just hold tight for 1 second. And you'll wait a minute, I got it. These come as strips, just like this, that comes in a full sheet. And you cut it down to fit. And you put it right over your spot. Okay, and I already have some adhesive on here. But you're going to put it right over it. Then at that point, once you've got your window sheet, which is in the catalog, and it's called a window sheet. I'm going to push these up. You take this, and I want to move this up to the side. You take this, and you start bringing it around. And one side is sticky, and one side has a strip. And you just want to make sure you don't have it going into your window. And obviously, because I've got a cutout for this balloon, I need to bring it a little lower. And then I've got a little too much, because it's going to hang over the edge. I'm going to bring it up. And I'm going to take this piece here, and I'm going to clip it. And I do want to check my video, so just give me 1 second. Yeah, perfect. Sometimes I worry we're not quite in the camera shot, so I wanted to do a double check. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all this stuff that I punched, and I'm going to dump it right in the center. And by the way, I had already rubbed a piece of paper towel in here prior to make sure that we don't have the static. Now, some people use their embossing buddy, but I think mine's a little dusty. Okay, so now I have this down. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take, if I can get it started, there. Take it and you're going to pull all the way around, not spilling your sequins, okay, because it can stick to your finger. And then I'm going to bring this down into the center here. And I want to, okay, that's what I was worried about. Okay. I should have cut a new piece of paper and I just didn't, guys. Let's see now. Yeah. Okay, so I set it down right on here in the center. So now it's this way. And I can see some of my sequins. You need to make sure your sequins, and I'm going to go in here and turn this, because I haven't pressed real hard yet. Make sure your sequences are turned over if you're using the sequence paper. Okay, there. Okay, now I'm going to press it down harder. Okay. Now, I've got that done, and then what I'm going to do is I will mount it on here. Okay, so now let me get this mounted. And if I go out of camera range, guys, all I'm doing is putting adhesive all the way around. There. Now I'm going to put this on right here. Okay? And then I've got it, and I can put it on my blue. Let me bring up my original. Now, this ribbon is retired, and the paper inside is retired. I'm using a lot for the videos of retired paper, because the point is not the paper, but rather the fact, the technique. So, and I've used some silver sequins on it, because it's blue. And by the way, I did stamp that navy blue. Okay, if you're trying to figure out color. But anyway, this is really easy to do. Now, let me show you 2 other cards I did. Here's another Valentine's. And I'm going to tell you this, that if I was going to do this again, I would change it up. I would do this in Sweet Sugar Plum down here, and I would do this up here in the black. Okay? And this one here makes a perfect Valentine's card, makes a perfect anniversary card, whatever you're wanting to use on it. And this one opens a little differently too. Okay? The other one I did is I banded it around in washi tape, and this is vellum instead of your window sheets. I use the vellum, and I just stamp birthday wishes here, and then down the side here I strictly use washi tape, and then I just use some strips of paper. And then if you're wondering about these, this happened to be the itty bitty punch that I have on hand. You could use a wing, cut it yourself shape wise, whatever you need to do to get a candle flame. But this gives you an idea. You could use washi tape around it. You're using the same principle as what I just showed you, but you're using vellum in its place. Okay, I'm hoping this gave you some ideas. If you need catalogs or need to order the items, well, first of all, if you need to order the items or catalogs, you can do it on my site. If you have questions, you can email me. If you have need some help with the shopping, you can also email me at Pamela@Stampin' Pink Rose. But everything is right there at the Stampin' Pink Rose site. I hope you will check out my other videos. And other than that, have a great day. And please remember that Stampin' Pink Rose is where ideas are always in bloom, and I'm always creating something new for you. Take care and have a great day.